Hello everyone, Daria here, and welcome to episode number 91 of the Slow Russian Language Podcast. Of course, as soon as I sat down, my neighbors started to hammer the walls. Some local church started to ring its bells. So if you hear some background noise, I apologize, but I thought I would just record anyway because it's been forever since I recorded podcasts regularly. So today, one of my subscribers on Instagram, by the way, if you want to join, it's Real Russian Club on Instagram. So one of my followers there suggested a topic for this podcast. It's going to be about the smallest Russian town. It was interesting even to look it up because I never even wondered what the smallest town in Russia was. So it was some new information even to me, a Russian person, Russian native speaker. So let's read the text and talk about some interesting vocabulary. Here we go. Самый маленький город в России. Чекалин – самый маленький город России. Он находится в Тульской области. В Чекалине меньше 1000 жителей. В 2020 году в городе живут 863 человека. Чекалин – это очень старый город. Впервые он был упомянут в летописях в 1565 году. При Иване Грозном город входил в состав опричнины, а к XIX веку превратился в зажиточный купеческий город на Оке. Последнее столетие Чекалин пребывает в упадке. Население сокращается, а городская инфраструктура разрушается. Тем не менее, когда в 2012 году администрация Тульской области предложила изменить статус поселения на сельский, многие чекалинцы выступили против и отстояли статус города. Okay, a lot of difficult vocabulary here and a lot of interesting words. So let's translate it sentence by sentence. And we start with the first paragraph. Чекалин is the smallest town in Russia. Чекалин – самый маленький город в России. Чекалин is the smallest. The smallest would be самый маленький. So there are no towns smaller, меньше, than Чекалин. It is located in the Tula region. Он находится в Тульской области. So located is находится. Находится. For example, Eiffel Tower is located in Paris. Эйфелева башня находится в Париже. Or Great Wall is located in China. Великая китайская стена находится в Китае. Or the Statue of Liberty is located in New York. Статуя свободы находится в Нью-Йорке. So if it's about location, we use the verb находиться. Он находится. Тульская область. So you see in Russian, speaking of geographical locations, we use adjectives quite often. In English, it still stays the same, like Tula. Tula is the name of the city. Tula. In Russian, it's the same. Tula. I live in Tula. Я живу в Туле. However, when we say that it's Tula region, or maybe Tula, some Tula theater of Tula, we change it to adjective Тульский. Тульский театр, or Тульский музей. Or here, область, region, Тульская область. So in Tula region, using prepositional case, it would be в Тульской области. Чекалин находится в Тульской области. The city is located in Tula region. The next one, Чекалин has fewer than 1,000 inhabitants. В Чекалине меньше тысячи жителей. Меньше тысячи жителей. So this fewer would be меньше. The next one, in 2020, 863 people live in the city. In the town, I would say. В 2020 году в городе живут 863 человека. We have a lot of numerals today, all those dates, all those numbers, that's really great. 863 человека. 863. 863. The next paragraph. Чекалин is a very old town. Чекалин – это очень старый город. Very old, очень старый. For the first time, it was mentioned in Chronicles in 1565. 1565 в 1565 году. So, впервые, for the first time, впервые он был упомянут. A little bit of passive voice here. It was mentioned. Он был упомянут в летописях. In Chronicles. So, Chronicles in Russian would be летопись. Летопись. It comes from the phrase to write years, literally. Писать лето. Лето is the old Russian. The synonym of years, год. Летопись. Летопись. So it was mentioned in Chronicles in 1565. Впервые он был упомянут в летописях в 1565 году. About the word впервые, it means for the first time. You might know it as в первый раз. В первый раз or впервые. For example, I am in this city for the first time. It's my first time in this city. Я впервые в этом городе. Or it's my first time at the museum. Я впервые в музее. It's a very common word, впервые, so I hope you remember it. The next sentence. Under Ivan the Terrible, the city was part of the опричнина, and by the 19th century, it had turned into a prosperous merchant city on the Oka River. It's a long one, let's divide it in two. So, under Ivan the Terrible, under rule of Ivan the Terrible, При Иване Грозном. So, in Russian, grammatically, we use this при, meaning literally by Ivan the Terrible, kind of next to him, close to him, that's what happened. So grammatically, that's how it sounds. При Иване Грозном. But of course, it means just during the reign of Ivan the Terrible. Ivan the Terrible is a Russian Tsar of the 16th century. He is pretty popular. I even made an episode about him. You can look it up. I don't remember the number. It's called Was Ivan the Terrible Really Terrible? Something like that. So you can look it up in Slow Russian podcast. So this town was a part of Опричнина. Опричнина, it was one of the geographical divisions made by Ivan the Terrible. A lot of totalitarian stuff was going on there, but I don't want to go too deep into this. You can look it up on Google, Опричнина. So this city, this town, Чекалин, was part of it. Входил в состав. To be a part of something means входить в состав in Russian. For example, what, I don't know. Orlando is a part of Florida. Орландо входит в состав Флориды. Or Moscow is a part of Russia. Москва входит в состав России. So, under Ivan the Terrible, the town was a part of опричнина. При Иване Грозном город входил в состав опричнины. And by the 19th century, it had turned into a prosperous merchant city on the Oka River. К XIX веку превратился в зажиточный купеческий город на Оке. A lot of words here. So, to turn into something means превращаться. The infinitive is превращаться. Past tense, like here, it would be превратился. Город превратился. The town turned into something. For example, like in Cinderella, her carriage turned into a pumpkin. Карета превратилась в тыкву. Зажиточный. Зажиточный is a synonym of rich, богатый. Rich merchant city, prosperous merchant city. Зажиточный купеческий город. Купеческий means merchant. Merchant as a noun would be купец. Купец, купеческий город на Оке. Oka is a big river, long river in Russia. Oka. So, город на Оке, a town on the Oka River. And the last passage. Over the past century, Чекалин has been in decline. Последнее столетие Чекалин пребывает в упадке. Столетие, century, is a synonym of the word век. Remember, we already used it today. 19 век, the 19th century, 19 век, or we can say 19 столетие. They are synonyms. To be in decline, to be deteriorating, to become worse. In Russian we say в упадке. В упадке. Быть в упадке. To be in decline. Культура в упадке, meaning culture in decline. Education in decline. Образование в упадке. It means that something gets worse. And then we explain what exactly gets worse. The population is shrinking. Население сокращается. Сокращаться means to become less, to become fewer. Сокращаться. So the amount of people reduces. Население сокращается. People are leaving this town to live somewhere else. Сокращается. And the urban infrastructure is collapsing. Городская инфраструктура разрушается. So this cognate infrastructure, инфраструктура, is deteriorating, is collapsing. Разрушается. Nevertheless, Nevertheless, when in 2020 the administration of Tula proposed to change the status of the settlement to a rural one, many Chekалин residents opposed and defended the status of the city. So this is the long one. Again, let's divide it in pieces. Nevertheless, тем не менее, nevertheless. When in 2012 the administration of the Tula region, когда в 2012 году администрация Тульской области, so when they proposed to change the status of the settlement to a rural one, администрация предложила изменить статус поселения на сельский, so it means to change its status of being a town, of being a city, to being a village, countryside, сельский статус. Many Чекалин residents opposed. Многие чекалинцы выступили против and defended the status of the city и отстояли статус города. So Чекалин stayed the city. It didn't become a village. Okay, this is it for the text. Now let's read it one more time, this time at normal speed. Hopefully you can understand a little bit more after explanations of the new vocabulary. So here we go. Чекалин – самый маленький город России. Он находится в Тульской области. В Чекалине меньше 1000 жителей. В 2020 году в городе живут 863 человека. Чекалин – это очень старый город. Впервые он был упомянут в летописях в 1565 году. При Иване Грозном город входил в состав опричнины, а к XIX веку превратился в зажиточный купеческий город на Оке. Последнее столетие Чекалин пребывает в убытке. Население сокращается, а городская инфраструктура разрушается. Тем не менее, когда в 2012 году администрация Тульской области предложила изменить статус поселения на сельский, многие чекалинцы выступили против и отстояли статус города. So now you know what the smallest town in Russia is, and it's very close to Moscow. So if you travel to Russia, maybe you even find time to go there. Good luck with that, and let me know if you do after this terrible virus is over finally and all the travel restrictions go away, hopefully. So that's it for today. Don't forget that you can join my 6-month membership program if you like this format. I mean, slow readings, explanations of some new vocabulary, examples in Russian. All this stuff I have in my membership. You can go to realrussianclub.com/membership. It costs $15 per month. There will be 4 lessons every month, 1 lesson per week. Please don't go any further because it's going to be like a snowball, getting more and more difficult. You don't want to rush forward for sure. So audio lessons, some of the video dialogues and everything, and also a lot of reading materials. All that you can find at realrussianclub.com/membership. I'll be really happy to see you there. That's it. I guess I have nothing else to say. And thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.